What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. Today, it is me, Pawpasal, and in today's live stream, I am taking a look at DayZ. I've had it installed for a few weeks and whatnot. In many cases, I'm playing Warzone, multiplayer, or zombies on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. But in today's stream, since I had a little extra time and looking... potentially exploring other opportunities as far as what types of games could be interesting. I'm going to be taking a look at DayZ. So, like many of you that probably tune into my live streams, as well as myself, I've not played DayZ ever, and I've seen trailers in the past throughout the last 7 years or so, and it's looked appealing, but I could just never fully commit to actually getting and installing the game. Whether it was the pricing, the fact that there was Call of Duties, and I was playing NBA 2K and Grand Theft Auto and whatever else. But now, since PlayStation Plus had offered it as one of the bundles, I think, throughout the month of August, and I've downloaded it, and I have the game within my possession, and Warzone, due to the fact that there's a lot of people cheating throughout the games, etc. But, if you'd like to know more about that, feel free to ask, otherwise I'll just ramble at random times, and, yeah, I would love to. I'm probably going to be doing the Easter egg, potentially, or there's a extremely high likelihood I'm going to be running the Easter egg with, Ninja Tub and NSB later on in the evening for sure. But at this point in time, I just didn't want to get into like a 3 or 4 hours long session. I will be doing a little bit here, probably within an hour or so. So, without further ado, let's get into it. You didn't really miss much on the loading screen prior to this loading screen, but there was a little loading screen. It's not as cinematic and things like that as Call of Duty. So, just going to check if my live stream is up and running, just due to the simple fact I may end up actually wanting to go back and check out the gameplay from the live stream itself. Because it's one thing to be the player in the game, and it's another thing to be the spectator, and there's just things that you notice from both perspectives, and I've always been interested in seeing what this game is all about. Okay, so yeah, it's up and running, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look. Here we go. Would you like to see a basic tutorial? It could be useful. DayZ Frostline not owned. Embark on an unforgiving journey into DayZ's Frostline expansion, set within icy Sock Hall archipelago, covering 83 kilometers squared. 83 squared kilometers of winter wilderness. Face new challenges, manage the cold, and discover the beauty and peril of Sock Hall. That actually sounds really cool. I kind of want to see how much it is. Alright, it's $27. That's actually reasonably priced. Like, when you compare it to battle passes and stuff in Call of Duty, they normally give you a few skins and a few custom-built weapons for $30. They're giving you an 83 squared kilometer map with a whole bunch of stuff for $26.99. So it actually sounds reasonable, like games have always been, up until Activision and stuff has gotten extremely greedy and whatnot. And by all means, go ahead and keep doing that. And obviously my interest in their franchise, which I've been interested in their franchise since like 2007, is starting to shift, and it's not due to age, it's due to the simple fact that they have taken advantage of people. Their game has been glitchy, they've enabled cheaters to continue to play their game, and they haven't done anything about it, but it's due to the simple fact that 70% or more of their player base actually hacks, and as a result of that, because those 70% or more are hacking, and they are also contributing to purchasing their additional items that they sell every month over month. Anyway, fuck it. Go into the tutorial. Decreasing tendency, very strong decreasing tendency, hydration indicator, calories indicator, thermal comfort indicator, health indicator. So in normal games you're paying attention to health and potentially armor, but in this particular game You actually got to keep your character hydrated. You got to keep them well fed as far as the calories. Thermal comfort, so you don't want it to be too hot or too cold, and regardless of what the temperature is, you can balance that out by putting a jacket on or creating a fire, etc. Not sure what decreasing tendency is. But so, if for anybody who is just tuning into this live stream and you're interested in what this game is about, this game is a post-apocalyptic world that's filled with zombies. But from what I've seen in the trailers, the biggest threat are, in fact, other actual players in the map with you. And when you die, you're dead, from what I know. But we'll find out. Hold L3 to enter combat stance. Press R2 to perform an attack, or triangle to perform a heavy attack. Alright. It seems like typical shooter controls here. Infected are vicious and will attack you at first sight. One is a problem. Multiple are a death sentence. Infected are best approached with stealth or one at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. The vicinity corresponds to your surroundings. You can find loot here, but also more complex objects which may require crafting or additional components. Always search every place for valuable loot. It can be the difference between life or death. There are hundreds of types of items, from weapons to food and clothes to crafting materials. Alright. Just went through a little bit of a tutorial. As of right now, I'm a dark-skinned Asian man, probably from Indonesian origins, if I had to guess. Maybe half black and half Asian, kind of like a Nelly song. Underlay, underlay, mama, iya, iya, uh-oh. Anyway, I'm going to customize this guy. I am a male, and all of a sudden I turned into an elderly Caucasian one. And I'm back. It... I'm just gonna look at the other characters, but yeah, I might go with that one. I kinda like this one with no hair. Yeah. That kinda looks like Freddy Krueger's shirt. Black shorts. Louisiana, Michigan. Looks like PC. This is interesting. Oh, that's a map I don't have. North America first person only. Seems like those guys are full. Nobody really has the DLC. Out here in Europe, Michigan temp, New York temp. Alright, I'll play with these people from New York. It's gonna be like that one song. Like I said, I've never played this game. I am completely unfamiliar with it, just like any other person would be purchasing a game and seeing what it's about. So it's gonna be interesting. Canned food is not your only choice. You can hunt, fish, or gather mushrooms and fruits to get fresh food. Alright, seems like I'm half hungry, half tendency, half hydrated, half everything. My health is full though. I probably should adjust some settings as well. Probably make these graphics a little bit sharper. I'm not, unlike Call of Duty, I'm probably not. That's such a weak punch. I would not punch like that in real life. That's a weak punch too, that little haymaker. This could be fun with the guys. And gals. Whoever wants to play. But, let's see. Such a big world. It seems like. There's like no supplies. I wonder if I could start my own world to figure out how to host. Can you imagine? Teammates? I know it said stealthy is the best way. Map's nice. So the whole goal is you can actually build up a camp and like collect all your items and stuff and save it normally. I'm in a New York server, which means it's probably a whole bunch of people in or around the state of New York, which is quite far from me. But I was just looking within the United States. Yeah, I never played it either. I always wanted to check it out. What's up, Jeremiah? I have not been able to find any supplies or anything. It's kind of weird so far. About to back out or something and see if I can start my own server so I can actually have stuff. Look how big the map is though. It's pretty cool. It almost feels like a dream right now, just running through the trees and the hills. It's cold out here. I'm about to freeze a little bit, probably. Well, that's good to know. It just went from like nice weather to snowing. Then it seems like it's gonna get dark soon. There's the sun rays. It's cool to finally have been able to play this game. It's like been one of my life's goals. And now this is one of those, you know, check off the box. I've done it. Even though I haven't really done it. I probably need to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. In real life, I would have been able to climb that. I'd figure out a way around this. What's up, Glitchy? Oh shit, I need water. I just saw my little indicator down there in the bottom right. Come too far to backtrack now. Dude's thirsty. I'm about to die of dehydration or start puking or something. I've always wanted to play it. I've had the game for a few weeks now, I just haven't clicked it. My screen's actually starting to go dark. This isn't good. Damn, this sucks, doesn't it? Like, I didn't notice the flashing red light thing down there until a minute ago. I'm starting to black out. That's quick, too. In real life, I don't even need water for like a whole day. This guy got dehydrated real quick. Am I dead? This kind of reminds me of The Grudge. Now I'm hungry. I'm trying to go back to the water. I know there's water this way. I don't even have anything to carry it in. No bottles or anything. I hear something. Wasn't sure if that's a train. Passed out. I mean, that could be believable if I had smoked or drank or something. I'm not kidding though. In real life, I go like a whole day without eating and stuff and drinking. Like I'm just me. So this, I understand it's supposed to be realistic, but in real life, I'm more unrealistic than the game is. Here's water. About to go for a swim. Drink some of this water while I'm swimming. Trying to figure out how to drink it. I'm just trying to make sure when I pass out again, I'm not just passed out face down in the water. That'd be dangerous. Oh, look at that! Bob and weave. Down, 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 do you dance, do you dance? Down, down, do you dance, do you dance? To the left, 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 to the right, to the right. Yeah. I don't know how to eat. I don't know how to drink. I was trying to click buttons. Oh, you know what? I didn't click my touchpad. A good little nap. Fix things right up. Actually, I tried to join a different server. Invite friends? Look at that. I can invite people on PlayStation. There we go, the touchpad. Like, opens up a whole new menu. I didn't even think of it. What's this? Short sleeve t-shirt with round neckline and regular fit. Nothing special. Plum. Slightly overripe, but still edible. Raw. I mean, you can eat a plum raw. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to eat and drink. And plus, if it's not crossplay, then kind of defeats the purpose. Glow stick. I'm about to have a rave. Alright. Okay. I just cracked my glow stick. So if I open this up, I put this in my hand. Alright, I've got my plum. Hold R2 to eat. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Still blacking out. Hold on. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to switch games real quick. I'm going to switch games. I'm going to give this a moment. I'm going to let this soak in. I appreciate that. I was able to eat the plum. It didn't make a difference. I still passed out. I tried to loot houses when I first loaded into the match, looking for bottles and stuff. There was nothing there. My stomach's growling. The plums weren't enough. I'm out here in the wilderness alone. I took my shoes off. I wouldn't do that in real life. I would like to keep my shoes on. So, if I go into the water, barefoot. Good weed? There's weed out here? I'm not sure if that would be the best thing for me to do if I have to like maintain responsibilities. I couldn't imagine being high and trying to survive. You know what I mean? Like, if everything was settled, we got a campfire going, I ain't got nothing to do, nowhere to be, I don't have to go hunting or anything like that, I'd probably consider it. If I smoke, I ain't doing nothing. That's the problem. Alright. I'm gonna take a look at my other games real quick. And I'll get a stream going, but toes out. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm leaving the server. Character stays on the server during the countdown. I'll be better equipped next time I load into this game. Toes out. Alright. Alright, Jeremiah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see what games I got, and then I'll try it out. Be right back. That was fun. I've never actually gotten to play this game, so that was cool to get the feel for it. It'll get better. To be continued. Be right back.